In this video, I'm gonna show you how to play the Duelist comp in TFT Set 8.5. So basically, this is a comp where you play for just the top 4, so you don't go for first place unless you're somehow high rolling like crazy and 3-star everything, I don't know. But it's usually just the 3 top 4, you use win streak early game and you pray that you don't bot 4. So you can have a TF here as a, carry each game. But you usually want another carry. In the game I played, I got the Kayle here augment, so I just put some items on her. We gave her like a Runance, we gave her a Last Whisper, and we gave her a Death Blade. So it's pretty much a BIS on her. If you get the Divine Ascent, she will literally pop up like crazy. But if you, get another hero augment, perhaps you can play Spreadshot Vayne. Maybe I haven't played like a Yasuo carry, but maybe you can carry Yasuo, I don't know. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to play the Duelist comp in TFT Set 8.5. Basically, this isn't one of the strongest comps, but in some cases, it can be really good for getting a free top 4. So it's not really a, first place comp. It's more of a really strong early tempo comp that you can play. And I mean, it's pretty straightforward, very easy to play. And I'm actually gonna take the Kayle carry hero augment. It's one of the worst win rate hero augments in the game, but it's actually pretty good in some cases, as you will see here. So maybe stats are fake, maybe not, who knows. In this case, it were though, because you already have a 2-star Kayle. So now we're at 4 Kayles right there. So we kind of had to take that hero augment. So let's just see how it goes. And we got a Last Whisper. So that's gonna be very nice. You always want some Last Whisper when you play Duelist. Or you don't have to, but it's nice because you're auto-attacking so much and you just have one guy, you reduce their armor. So the reason why I didn't level up last round, can you guess it? Okay, time's out. It's basically, once you play, 1-cost reroll comps, you want to stay as low level as possible, so you don't want to level to 4. So I stayed 3 here for some higher rolls of hitting another Kayle. So that's a pretty nice tip. And basically the plan for this game is that we're just gonna make as much econ, try to play our strongest board while making more econ thresholds. So we get up to 50 gold, we don't level up, and once we are ready, we're just going to go for a big roll down and hit the Kayle 3-star. I mean, maybe we hit it pretty soon though, because we're already at 6 Kayles at 2-3, which is kinda crazy, but hey, I'm not complaining. So we're actually really strong here. They actually changed this patch, so you can't have 2 Kayles get the bonus from the hero augments, only the strongest unit. So just keep that in mind. Here I thought, or this was the patch before, so in this patch you could play 2 Kayles and both had the hero augment, as you see under them right there. But now it's just gonna be 1, so you can't do cheeses like this, playing 2 units with the hero augment anymore. Feels bad, man. My strat is dead now. It's all good though. So we just have this random Renekton. It's pretty good. It gives us some time. Really tanky, so my Kayle can survive and kill everything off right there. So we're just really lacking in 1 Duelist, and then we're going to be at 4. And then we're actually gonna be so stable. So, I mean, this comp isn't that hard. You just play Duelist and you put in as many as possible, and you just play maybe a random unit like a Fiddle late game. So it's not that hard to play this comp. Also, it's pretty good to play Oxforce because you have this invisibility thing, so you stay alive longer. Now they changed it though, so Oxforce doesn't have they only get a shield. So I don't know if Oxforce will be that good in this comp anymore after the rework, but it should be pretty okay at least. The best item in this comp is just a bunch of lockets, because you have no front line. You need time for the Duelist to start ramping up their attack speed, and the lockets are gonna help you to do that. And yeah, that's basically why you build the locket in this comp, and you don't build it in literally any other comp in the game, just because you need time for the Duelist to stack up. Oh, only 1 more Kayle. So now I'm actually gonna be on the roll down here. Because we're one away. If we hit this Kayle, we're gonna spike so much. So I'd rather just roll down like crazy and boom, there we hit it. So now we're here really stable. Now I don't have to roll anymore. Now once we hit our 3-star 1 cost, now we can just focus on leveling up. And what is this bench, man? 3 bows? Holy. Imagine if we played Jax now. That would be amazing. It's okay, we took Pandora's bench or box, whatever it's called. It's my favorite augment. You just get to pick BIS items for free. So I'm happy about that. Here, since we have Pandora's bench, we don't have to go for items. We just go for the most expensive unit because we rerolled items anyways. I was a bit too slow there with the locket, but I'm gonna slam it now. And the last item I want on Kayle, I just basically looked up her stats. And the best item was Death Blade on the last one, I believe. So that is what we're gonna go for. So Last Whisper, Giant Slayer, and Death Blade. Yeah, she's just gonna wipe everything. Gonna be really broken. And then we're just gonna go for as many lockets as possible. Maybe a Sunfire. And then some TF items. And then we're basically done there. So we're getting a lot of econ here. We're just gonna spam level up. I don't really care about getting 3-star a viewer or something. But I just want a replacement for her. Since we're going to play, you know, Nyla, we want the lockets and stuff on her because she's always in the middle. So I just got a second Fiora there so we can replace her later. Pretty unlikely that we're gonna 3-star her, but I mean, if we do it, right? And ooh, that golden egg was tempting, but I kind of need to, you know, get a duelist emblem so we get the 6 duelists. Or I mean, so we're able to go to 8 duelists. So I decided to just go for the beta move and take the Duelist Crown. But we could probably go for the golden egg there. Maybe it was actually the correct play. Just go for a first. So we got a Hand of Justice. Maybe I shouldn't even have slammed that. Maybe we should just re-roll it, because it's not that good of an item. I mean, it's fine on Twisted Fate, but it's pretty meh item, right? Maybe I should just re-roll it there. Yeah, that was probably a mistake. It's all good though. And look at this Ox Force right here. He's giving us infinite time. Now they changed that though, so you won't be able to cheese it that way as good as before. But basically I just play a random Ox Force now, and then we're gonna switch on into probably a Fiddle. That would be the best case. Just gives us CC, more time for the duelist to scale up, right? I mean, that Aurelion seems pretty okay. I decided to just go for the Gunblade though. Probably just gonna let it re-roll. We could like build it on Bane, but I really just wanna itemize my Twisted Fate once we get him. Yeah, and what makes this comp really strong is just you're basically so much ahead of the tempo in the early game if you're playing it right, because once you get these thresholds, 2, 4, 6 duelist, you just get so strong in the early game, and you really need to like win early. If you're playing a 1-cost reroll for the Kayle, you can lose streak a bit in the early game, it's fine. But once you're, you know, if you're just playing a normally duelist, you need to win early. Like, it's not a late game comp, so you never like pivot into this comp. So it's just a top 4 easy win comp, and I actually did the biggest int ever here. I sold the unit with the duelist emblem, so now I lost my duelist emblem. So now I'm just literally praying to Mortog right here that I get my duelist emblem back. Right here we would actually be at 6 or 8 duelists if I didn't sell it. So Mortog, you got our back, right? Surely. And there's another locket for us, which is very nice. That's what we like to see. That's a duelist emblem dip. Look at that. Never punished. Yeah, I was actually so happy right here. Like, this is the most lucky I've been. I use int as sell my emblem. Out of I don't know how many combinations we hit that duelist. Life's good, man. So now we're at 8 duelists right here. And we got a static shiv on this Twisted Fate right there. It's pretty okay. We don't have that much AP damage, but we just attack so fast, so he's gonna proc that lightning a lot, and we have a bit, you know, magic damage, so it won't hurt, you know, to have a static shiv. And we're just gonna sell off that viewer right there and finally switch our items to Nyla, so we have some sort of front line at least. And just put that random Hand of Justice on Twisted Fate. Why not? So we're actually pretty tanky. I mean, this locket actually helps a bunch. And then I just gave Nyla, you know, redemption as well. Just to increase the healing even more. Because if we can just stay alive, our Kayle will kill everything else. So here I just took some a redemption right there to put on our boy Aatrox. And now we're just actually 1 away from Vayne 3 and boom, there we hit that. So I mean, with 8 duelists, that Vayne is actually gonna put in some work. So we can put some leftover AD items on her if we find some. And she's actually gonna be a pretty good, you know, secondary carry. So since you don't really play other units than duelist, except for like 1 or 2 in this comp, I like to, you know, hold on to copies of units, even though it might kill my econ. Or like, not all cases, but since you know, can't really hit that much of other things, you might as well go for some random 3-stars on if you can 3-star Vayne or if you can 3-star Nyla. Because what else are you gonna spend your econ on? And I mean, look at this Vayne, actually putting in pretty decent work. Almost did as much as my Twisted Fate, right? So we're probably gonna go for like a random AD item here of Morgana, just put that on Vayne, and she's actually gonna do quite a lot. Or I guess we can just go for a third item on Twisted Fate. That's probably better, just because, you know, the more items you have, the more value you get out of the items. That makes sense. Right now I'm just trying to secure a, you know, third place. I'm just rolling down to find that fiddle, and boom, they will hit him. So that's like extra 5 seconds for us in the fight. So I just go for the Rune Hands. Gonna give us a lot more damage. Ooh, and this guy was actually pretty strong. Look at that 6 right there. Holy. I mean, not too bad of a loss at least. And that's actually a double Yana. I mean, we could go for that, but I think we're just gonna play the fiddle just because he gives us more time. And here I actually sold the Aatrox just to buy the fiddle. I mean, surely we're just gonna cross our fingers that we hit another fiddle. I mean, we're level 9, so we're probably gonna do it. So, I mean, a 2-star fiddle is gonna be 10 times better than Aatrox. But it's looking like a pretty close fight right here. Oh, that's a TF diff right there. Yeah, TF2. All of the TFs are like taken out of the pool, so I'm just scrambling for the last. That would be a pretty big spike if we can hit the TF. So I'm just rolling it to 0 every turn, but we're not hitting though. So I basically know that I will never be able to first place this game, so I'm just rolling to 0 every round here. Just trying to hit something. Seems like we're not hitting though. But somehow we actually won there. I mean, this Kayle is actually somehow keeping up with the rest of the lobby, even though it's stage 6. So I didn't think that, but... Oh, and once we finally hit it... I mean, for the record, you shouldn't roll there, but I was just tilted or something. There's no point of rolling if you can't afford a unit, but I just rolled. Anyhow, we're gonna look that shop and just play fiddle. Wasn't that many great items. Decided just go for Death Dance. Just make this fiddle more annoying, more tanky. But he's still 1-star now, so he's not doing that much. But look at his scale though. Holy. Yeah, this Kayle is a beast. So now we basically went down to level 8. I didn't have gold to buy any unit, so... But we got the Fiddle 2-star. If I feel like it's okay to upgrade a Fiddle there, even though you're down a unit, because you get the free items on a Fiddle 2. But if you had no items, it's better to not upgrade, because then 2 Fiddles would be better. But I feel like if you can get the free items on a 2-star Fiddle, that's actually stronger than, you know, 2 1-star Fiddles, if that made any sense. But yeah, let me know in the comments if that was understandable or not, because I have no idea, to be honest. And I mean, Rabadon seems fine. Just get some more damage on that TF. And where is the last TF? That's what I'm saying, though. Finally, we found it right there. Boom. Just gonna put in a random Urgot. And we actually got this remover, so I'm gonna put my Duelist emblem on Urgot after this, because I mean, a Fiddle isn't really using a Duelist emblem, right? Literally auto-attacks 1 time in this fight. So we're gonna change that at least. Ooh, this Fiddle. Can he flush it out? Nah, all good. So on to the pretty much, yeah, this is gonna be the last fight right here. So we won the last 2 rounds, so surely we win this, right? Ain't no way we win 2 used to lose. Surely. So gonna switch the Duelist emblem to Urgot there. I don't even know if Urgot uses attack speed, but he's better than Fiddle at least. Anyhow, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Leave a like. It helps me out on YouTube and I appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel, sure to subscribe for more TFT Set 8.5 content. Peace out, everybody.